Welcome back to digital class, and now we're looking at equal concept, and we are now at type 3 equal stage. Now what you have learned back then is that back in type 1 we are having common numerator, type 2 we are having equal stage before, but now we are having equal stage after. That basically means that at first they have a different unit of maybe something, then they actually make changes on each of the side, then at the end they have the same amount of something. So let's look at the question here. Yu Xin and Wan Ying actually share a box of coins in the ratio of 8 to 5. Now again, this is actually saying what? Coins in ratio of 8 to 5, and that basically reminds you again, this basically means that this is 8 unit and this is 5 unit. And here says here, after Yu Xin spent 51 coins and Wan Yin bought 42 coins, they had an equal number of coins. So how many coins were there in the box at first? Now, probably some of you now know that we actually can draw a bar model. So if you draw a bar model, it'll be like this: Yu Xin, and here is Wan Yin. Oops. Now here will be like 8 units, so something like this. Again, I don't know exactly how many. 8 unit is just a unit, it's not the exact number, so I just draw like this, then I draw like this. So I'll take this as 8 unit, I'll take this as 5 unit. Now what happened is after Yu Xin spent 51 coins, so Yu Xin spent like about 51 coins. I don't know how much is it, but I'll just draw in here 51. And Wan Yin bought another 42. So another 42. Okay, don't mind me if the 42 is more than 51. It doesn't really matter. But now what happened is they had an equal number of coins. Now, what happened is, now this now is actually the same, because they say what? They have an equal number of coins. Now, how many coins were there in the box at first? Now, since we're talking about number of coins, it's very important for us to look at the bar model very carefully. Now, here, I know what? I know from here up to here is 8 unit. I know from here up to here is 5 unit. So what I can do now is actually to cut here. I can cut here and say, here is actually 5 unit. Why? Because here is 5 units and here is also 5 unit, right? They are actually equal. Then this part, it will be actually what? 3 unit. And of course, I know here is 42. I also can write up here 42. And now what can I actually say? I actually can say that this 3 unit is actually equal to 42 plus 51, and that 3 unit is actually what? 93. And if 3 unit is 93, then I know 1 unit is equal to 31. Now, are we done? We are not yet done, because the question now is asking what? How many coins were there in the box at first? And I know at first means what? Means these 8 unit from Yu Xin and these 5 unit from Wan Ying, and that actually put inside a box of coin. So what I need to do is to find out 8 unit plus 5 unit is equal to what? Is equal to 13 unit. And if 1 unit is 31, then 13 unit will be 31 times 13, or 13 times 31, and the answer is 403. Yes, and we are done. Okay, so I hope you get the idea here. Here is basically, at first they're different, then they make some changes, either spend, either buy extra, then they have an equal number of coins. So it's actually a very similar drawing like what we did in the previous one in type 2, but this round is at the end. Okay, now this is actually a very standard question about equal stage after. And Of course, we have some of the other simpler question that, as you can see from example number 2 here. Now let's look at number 2 here. EK and Gaen had 1,200 sweets altogether. Now here says what? Here says that EK had 5 times as many sweets as Gaen. Now this reminds us that if Gaen have 1 unit, EK have how many units? EK have 5 units. So now let me just draw here EK. Then here will be Gaen. EK 5 unit, Gaen 1 unit. Oops. Now, how many sweets must EK give to Gaen so that they have the same number of sweets? Means that at the end it will be the same. Now, this question will be actually, honestly speaking, a bit more easier. Yeah. I know I have 5 plus 1, 6 unit. So in order it to be same number, means that each of them should have how many unit? Each of them should have 3 unit. Yes, you're right. So 6 unit divided by 2 is 3 unit. So 5 unit, you need to make it in such a way that it will be 3 unit. Sorry. So it will be 3 unit. And 1 unit, you need to make it to become 3 unit because 6 unit divided by 2 is 3 unit, right? So I can see from here, I need EK need to minus 2 unit away, and Gaen will be receiving back that 2 unit. So we know that all together they have 1,200, and it is actually what? 6 unit. So if 6 unit is 1,200, how about 2 unit? So 1 unit first. 1 unit will be 200 because I divide by 2. Oops. Then 2 unit, it will be times 2, it will be 400. Okay, so yes, and that's it. Basically, we are done for this question. Now, I believe that you kind of understand now the idea of how this equal concept type 3 equal stage after works. Now, but what is important here is that the question that you'll be seeing next in this booklet. Now, for the rest of the questions here, they, of course, some of them are very similar to what we have did. Now, but you will also be seeing question where it combines, like question 13 and 14, combines with what? Combines with the type 1 common numerator. Means that you will need to first do common numerator first, then you will be doing this equal concept, equal stage after. Okay, so anyway, I hope you, with this discussion, you actually get to know better about this concept. Okay, and with that, then I will say thank you, see you, bye bye.